engaged to Jordan now. It's official. You've heard it's not official.
I don't know. She said it's official. I
Well,
don't.
wouldn't you say if she's running the show, it's official?
She seems to be running the show, and his ex-girlfriend isn't happy about that either.
Ex-wife, I mean.
Girlfriend.
Oh, there's an ex-girlfriend too. Who's
Yeah.
that?
Oh, okay. Here's his history. He was married for 24 years, and then he was cheating. With whom? We don't know. But the marriage dissolved. He picked up with Linda Holliday, who was a television show host, a beautiful blonde woman, and they were together for 16 years. As that was winding down, he met Jordan, and that started to take off. So they were all at some kind of event, some social event in Nantucket in December. And the ex-girlfriend had her two daughters DJing for the event. And she went up to the person who was running the event and said, "This is very uncomfortable that Jordan is here. So I want her to leave." So she made a big thing about it, and she did finally leave. But why the ex-girlfriend, who was 62 years old, would even get into a pissing contest with a skunk is beyond anything that I can understand. Jordan is 24 years old. The girlfriend is much older and more mature, you would think, unless they broke up under some pretty shady circumstances. Well, we don't know. We don't know. But
So the
obviously,
so
the
the so the
ex-girlfriend
girlfriend,
is
the
having
girlfriend he was with for 16 years was 62?
yeah.
Oh, I didn't okay. All right, and then the ex-wife is what? Older than that.
I don't know anything about the ex-wife, but she divorced him
All right,
after.
so relationships, based on the relationship you're seeing so far, do you think that Bill Belichick's a narcissist?
Well, it's hard to describe that because I have never spoken to him. I do know
So
that
define a narcissist in the
a
way because
narcissist is
everyone,
somebody,
go on, go.
our narcissist is somebody who is so self-involved to the exclusion of everybody else that that's all he focuses on. But if a man goes out and cheats, that's all he's focused on. Himself, and that's it. And the person he's cheating with. And he's forgetting about all the consequences. So that's narcissistic behavior. I am not in a position, having never met him and assessed him. I'm not in a position to call him a
What about
narcissist.
Jordan? Is Jordan a narcissist?
Oh, well, she's awfully pushy for a young woman, and she doesn't have the finesse that you have when you're older. So the older woman, the 62-year-old Linda Holliday, obviously had a very deep feeling or very deep feelings for Bill Belichick, and it probably didn't end well if she is so pissed off still that he has a young girlfriend. I mean, people break up all the time. And then they go on, and sometimes they meet up and they see each other. Sometimes they co-parent their kids together, and it's fine. But there's some bad blood in that environment. And she is negative about Jordan coming into the social life that Linda Holliday was part of.
Okay.
It's a very social world in Nantucket, and everybody knows each other. And then this young woman starts to looks as though she's climbing into other people's territory, but nobody really owns any of this territory, if you may call it that.
Okay. All right. So this is the take. So basically, I think Jordan potentially could be a narcissist in the fact that she's controlling him, but you're saying younger women control older men. Is that a normal situation?
Not usually. Usually it's the older men who are controlling the younger women. But you have to understand this whole thing. I mean, I wrote this book, Real Men Don't Go Woke, about men and what is happening to our men today. We know that men who are very strong, who are very determined, who are very successful, get tired. You can't be an alpha male all the time. You do get tired, you get fatigued. Some men choose to handle it by going to a dominatrix, and he lets her take over. And they do some crazy things, and that seems to satisfy him at the time. Other men will pick up with other women and allow them to take the reins on certain things. Now, what he did with Linda Holiday when they were together was he made her CEO of his foundation. Suddenly, she's no longer that. Of course, she's not with him anymore. But suddenly, we have this Jordan Hudson, who is now CEO of his foundation. So she's kind of slipped in there very, very easily and quickly. And maybe he's tired of being alpha all the time. Maybe he's decidedly happy that she's taking over all the administrivia. And you can't blame him for that. He said he just wants to concentrate on football, not on all this administrative stuff. So this might be a perfect setup for him and for her, who's looking to rise. But the way she's doing it, is not too filled with finesse.
No, it's not. And how she's developing and she's making a lot of people angry at her. Uh,
But
Bill
are they
Belichick.
angry?
So the age gap between Bill Belichick,
Okay.
that is a little bit. Now we're looking at he's being Leo DiCaprio, but he's no Leo DiCaprio. He's being some of these rock stars that keep themselves in shape. Bill Belichick's not in the greatest shape.
No,
So this is
he's not in great shape. But
but
there,
he's never been in great shape. And he's never been a fashion stylist, anything.
well, how about that torn t-shirt that we saw him wearing, the sweatshirt that we saw him wearing? He might have dressed more appropriately for an interview. But okay, look, we're not even talking about that. The world is talking about the age gap, but I'm not. I was young too once. I was 24 once,
And
and
you were dating 72-year-olds?
no, I was dating 50-year-olds.
Okay, that's a little
Those,
different story.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
50 and 72 are way different things. And
I,
the fact the guy isn't in shape and the guy, he doesn't act young. There's just a little bit more to this. Okay. So you tell me how many are pulling someone like Jordan that are not Leo DiCaprio or somebody that's keeping themselves in shape in Hollywood. When have you seen a situation like that? I think it's not the age gap. I think it's the looks gap.
it's not that, well, okay, everybody's complaining about that. It's their business. I don't have a problem with that. They will
I
outgrow
can't believe you think
people.
72 and 50 are the same thing. Then no, they're not.
That is a moot point, Neil.
No, it's not a moot point.
It doesn't matter. She is way over her head in comparison to all of his experiences and her experiences. We're talking about two different things.
Now, he might be smart too. Here's the reason why I think he might be smart. She might be really good at business. She's already accumulated $7 million in real estate deals.
8 million.
8 million. Okay. And then she's already running different things. We don't know her background. We know she prepared herself to try to get him. So she did a whole plan in her vision
Well,
board to get Bill Belichick. Now, do you think it's love?
oh, well, that's a very big question. What is love? What is love? Is it dependency? Is it, oh, show me the ropes, my dear? What is it? What is love to me? Because I was a love doc on MTV, and I should know something. Love is all about mutuality. Well, the two of them speak the same football language. The two of them are all about his career. It was for a moment about her career as she ran for Miss Maine, and that didn't work out positively for her. But when you're interacting with somebody, Are you on the same wavelength? And more importantly, and with all the books I've written and all the times I've been on TV and talking about relationships, the only thing that matters is, does your partner have your back?
Right. And if your partner
He
doesn't have your back, do you think Jordan has Bill Belichick's back?
Well, I wonder if she has his back or if she has her own back. Because he seemed to have had her back when he was there in great support of her marching for the Miss Maine.
All right. So give me an example of somebody, 72 years old, out of shape like that with someone like her. There's not many examples like that in Hollywood. There's not that many examples anywhere. So this is where I keep bringing up the fact
Well,
there's something going on.
we haven't thought about all the money.
He
Look,
doesn't have that. His net worth's not that big compared to other. Let's go with Bill Belichick's net worth. I'm going to look it up.
okay, look that
Bill
up. But,
Belichick
but,
net worth,
but
because remember, he's not an owner. He's not
it
Jerry freaking Jones.
it's
So
not
net worth.
billion. It's more than $8 million. Okay.
Okay, okay,
To
but
her, it may look like a whole bunch of money, and he's within her reach, and she was able to reach out and grab him.
all right,
But
his current net worth is estimated at 70 million. Okay, so that's pretty good.
so
And
that
let's just see 70 million in 2025. Um, is one of the biggest cheater coaches in America that beat the Steelers when he shouldn't have been beating the Steelers. So if he, and if it wasn't for Tom Brady, he would never won ever. But like just that
okay,
the
if not
thing.
for this, if not for this, if not, the fact is that men want honey, women want money. That's the issue here. So he got honey, she got money, and it may not seem like a lot of money to you, but it
Oh,
certainly seems
it sounds like
like
a
a lot of
lot of
money.
money. It's 70 million is okay.
Okay,
All
it's
right.
more than the 8 million that
So
she has.
okay. So best place you can go. Because again, this is our topic. Bill Belichick engaged. Is this going to turn out right or is this going to turn out bad? Uh, are we seeing something really ridiculous or not? That's what we're gonna
Well,
find out.
we're going to watch this carefully because we don't know if this engagement is one of these engagements that last forever without ending up in marriage, or if this is going to end up in a
Oh,
marriage.
it's gonna be one of the biggest marriages ever. Be ready.
Well, I'm not sure it will even end up that way.
It's gonna end up as marriage.
You think?
Trust me.
Oh, okay,
We're
let's
gonna
see.
find out. Okay.
Okay.
Best place, drgilda.com. Appreciate it. And we'll talk soon. All right.